Hi, I'm Amber, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a Valentine's special themed build. So I'm building what I've called the Valentine's Motel. It's like a rundown American motel, and let's get straight into it. So like I say, decided to build an American style motel. Growing up, I watched a lot of the show My Name is Earl, where they live in a motel, and so I think I've always found them kind of fascinating, and we don't have much kind of like comparable in the UK, so they're just kind of a unique, fascinating thing. And so here you can see I put a heart-shaped pool in the very centre to kind of lay out the whole thing around it, and then I'm planning out the general shape of the build. So I have the rooms, obviously, kind of in this U shape around a pool. I've got a car park, I've got the pool, and I put in a little office as well, like the sort of like reception desk and things. The whole vibe of this place is it's like run down. And so I put in a bunch of rooms, then I uploaded it to gallery, just kind of plain. And then I went in and built like, in just a few of the rooms, I put like as if there were guests staying in the rooms. So I put some storylines and things of different objects and stuff into the rooms. Also, I just have to say, my asthma is kind of playing up today. So if I'm sounding a little bit, I don't know, wheezy, a little bit out of breath, I'm really sorry. I really hope it's not distracting, but like I'm just a bit short of breath today. Probably doesn't help that if you can see him under my armpit. He is the fluffiest of my two cats, and I'm so allergic. Like so allergic. So it's probably not asthma, it's probably severe cat allergies actually. Yeah. I should probably kick him out of my room. I literally am struggling to breathe. Oh well. Anyway, you can see here I am building the office or reception room of the motel, and I went for this like plain white siding because to me that is very American looking. I feel like you rarely see houses in the UK that are just covered in like wood paneling siding, whereas we tend to actually make houses just brick, and then either you leave it plain brick or some people pebble dash, which is always kind of ends up cracking and looking really naff, I think. One of my hamsters has just woken up and I'm insanely distracted by the fact that I'm probably really annoying to listen to right now with like how my breathing is going and stuff, but I need to get this video up for Valentine's Day and it is currently the 13th, so I gotta power through. I'm interrupting this video to quickly tell you about the giveaway I'm running. So I'm going to be giving one of you a kit in The Sims 4 of your choice, any of the kits in the game right now. All you need to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel and comment down below which kit you would choose, and I will draw a winner on the 28th of February. If you've won, I will reply to your comment and let you know and ask for your EA or Origin ID thing so that I can send you over the kit of your choosing. If you do win and I reply and let you know that you've won and you don't reply back with your details and stuff within 7 days, I will select a new winner. So just be aware of that. Alright, let's get back to the video. Oh well. And so here I'm laying out one of the hotel rooms. I think there's 4 different styles of hotel rooms that I kind of copy and paste throughout, and that's just kind of how it worked out. The sun is coming through really nice. That looks gorgeous. Also, I'm going to try and edit out all of the like breathing sounds because I'm really like that's going to be so distracting. I'm so sorry. But I want to go for a quick life update. So in some of my videos this month, you'll hear me say, I want to hit 200 subscribers by the end of February. I'm nearly on 2,500. It's insane. It's insane. So first of all, I'm incredibly thankful that I have been so lucky to have a video on my channel blow up. It's got over 150,000 views, the video of my van. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It must be good. I must be doing something right. But I'm just insanely grateful and lucky. And it is essentially just luck and a little bit of knowing the algorithm and stuff, but it's mostly luck. But also, I just want to say, like, it's so cool and I'm so grateful. And yeah, that's kind of it. And then I wanted to mention as well, when I first was starting like to post regularly on this channel, I was like, right, Wednesday's my posting day. So I scheduled every Wednesday for like a couple of months in advance, and I thought, that's too far in advance, right, we're going to start scheduling Saturdays as well. And so I'd scheduled all my Wednesdays and then went back and scheduled my Saturdays, and then I went back and added some more bits and bobs. And so when you watch the videos, the order they're released in is not the order I filmed them in. Some of them are really not current or up to date, and that's something I want to change. So I'm going to be posting from, I think, like March onwards more often, and actually more recent and relevant content in the order that I filmed it. Anyway, here you can see me copying over the rooms and things. There was a bit of a situation with copying over the rooms where, like, the bedroom has a door into the bathroom, but then you're also copying the bathroom, which has a door into the bedroom. And so it copies 2 doors over, and then I would copy that room over to the next and that room over to the next. And you end up with, like, so many stacked doors. I kind of gave up, and I hope it's functional. But, like, there are points where there was, like, 20 stacked doors in every room, and I just was not going to go through click, 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 click until it was deleted. So, yeah. Whoopsies. I hope this light streaming in is not distracting, but to me it's, like, so pretty. Anyway, and so, yeah, you can kind of see the general thing coming together. So each room has, well, there's the double bed rooms, which have a double bed. Ooh, I just got a notification. Very professional. You can't tell I film on my phone. So yeah, some of the rooms will have a double bed, a sofa, and they all have like a little TV, just like a really rubbish one. Some of the rooms will have 2 single beds or twin beds, which I've looked it up and I understand why Americans call them twin beds, but it's ridiculous and I hate it. They're single beds for a single person. Anyway, and then I put in 2 on each floor of family rooms. So they have like a living room, bathroom, a double bedroom, and a room with 2 singles. It's kind of reminded me of like when I went to Pontins when I was like 7 years old with my family. It's, I'd say, kind of the most similar to a motel, but it's more like a holiday park family thing. I don't know, but it basically looks like a prison. It's shut down now. They bulldozed it years ago, but it kind of like, it looks like a prison. And you get like these like little motel room sort of vibe things. And there was a pool, and I remember like someone pooped in the pool, and it was a whole thing. Or you had to like get out and run away, and lovely. Anyway, but yeah, that's kind of like the only sort of comparable thing I have that I've ever really been to or experienced similar to an American style motel. Also, I'm putting light switches on like every build at the moment. I'm loving the realism of that. And so I used that like really horrible beige swatch that they came with, because they only came with 2 swatches. Don't even get me started on that, but I'm using the horrible like murky beige swatch because I feel like that totally goes with this build and this style of this build and this whole theme. You can kind of see at the bottom of the screen there that the swimming pool is still like this bright, beautiful, clear blue. That doesn't last for long. We will get to that. It's a rundown motel. They are not upkeeping that pool. Again, like themes of like My Name is Earl, where they have like this horrible icky pool and it's kind of gross. And also a lot of like zombie shows. I'm so into zombie shows at the moment. And they always like go into a motel and there's like a pool that's like green and full of like dead zombies and things. And so these are kind of my only reference points for motels. I assume nice ones exist. They don't tend to be in the media I watch. It's just all I'm saying. But yeah, anyway, so this, when I was deciding to build a Valentine's themed motel, I feel like I really could have gone more in the kind of couples theme, kind of a bit saucy with it, and like the like I don't think we have the heart-shaped bed in Sims 4, but you know what I mean, like that kind of vibe. But I just wanted it to be like this rundown motel. That was kind of the vibe I wanted to do. But maybe another time I'll build like a peachy coloured motel that's a bit more upkept and is a bit more like romantic, as like a nice getaway resort thing. That would be really cool. And so here you can see me taking forever to decide on what tables I wanted to use. None of them quite were what I was looking for, because I wanted the umbrella that's got the one that comes with like the metal and stone table, you know, that you just sit in with the more rounded one and the black and white bits. But I didn't like the table it came with, and I didn't want to use the chairs that would match that, and it was a palaver. And then you can see here just decorating around the pool, trying out some different waters, and I went with this really murky brown one because it's not too green and cartoony. It's just very gross looking and I wouldn't want to go near it. I should have put some like stains around it and things, I think, as well, from Strangerville, those like rug items that are just like stains on the floor. I definitely think I should have used those around the pool, but I didn't, so oh well. It's just for next time I build a rundown motel, I guess. But here you can see I'm putting in a bunch of just gross bits and bobs. Just making it really gross. And I put, if you're not sure what those items are, those white looking squares I've put 3 of in the pool, those are spawning points. So they spawn different things. You can have ones that spawn ducks. Obviously I didn't put, I don't know if it's obvious, but I didn't put those in that pool, but you can have ones that spawn duck or fireflies or like little dragonfly mosquito thingies and all different ones. And so when you're actually in live mode in the game, you don't see those squares, you just see the like creatures that spawn. You can do crocodiles as well, which is really fun. One of my hamsters has not stopped running around this entire time. She's so energetic recently and I love it. She's always out and about. Like I can always just go over and be like, oh hi Bear. It is just, oh, she's so cute, I love her. Anyway, so here you can see I'm getting some cars for the car park because I can't be bothered to search for debug, so that is a great top tip. You don't even like need to get all the sheets on and stuff. I just searched cars and then I clicked on rooms because it kept coming up with people. So cars, and then click on rooms, and then I just placed it on the roof, grabbed all the cars that I wanted, popped them into the car park, and then deleted the room. Another thing, by the way, is I'm going to be getting a microphone. I've been saying this for like a week or so. I was like, oh, when I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to get a microphone. And now I'm on 2,500 and it's been like a week. And it's crazy. And it's too much. It's so crazy. And so I am going to get one. It's just like, I know exactly what one I want. I know what stand I want. It's just biting the bullet and spending the money when I don't have much money. Is kind of scary. But yeah, here you can see I'm adding some personality to the rooms, and we will go through a tour of all of the rooms that I added different personality and storylines to. But this one, it really goes with the rundown theme, you know, they've got bottles and cash by the bed. It may be implying something, I don't know. And there's like a load of bottles where the door would push, or cans where the door would push open. I thought that was kind of like interesting, you know, how they put them in the way of the door, and when they open the door, you know, it pushes them, and that's where they all ended up. I tried to add some realism. And then in this one, you can see I'm moving the furniture because the people in this room decided to move all the furniture out of the way to build a science lab. Just a science lab. Nothing else. And you can see all the shadows around that door in that room there. That's because there's about 100 bathroom doors on that wall. It completely glitched, and not glitched, but just went haywire. Anyway, and then they've got a little whiteboard for their science, so they can write about science and nothing else, just science. You know, like the kind of science you do in a rundown motel. And then in this family room, I made it so there's like a family living in the family room, you know, because like sometimes, I guess, half the time when you see motels and TV shows and that, they're like just somewhere you go for like a night or two, but half the time it's like a character just lives in there full time, and so I wanted to include a bit of both. So these people, you know, they've bought in a mini fridge and a microwave, like, because there's no kitchen, so they're fully living in this room. They got their own rug, like all of that, their own posters and that, and so that is the whole build. This is one of my favourite builds I've made in a while. I really loved it. I've not really built something like this before, and it was just a lot of fun. I built a lot of hotels and things in The Sims 3 because you could do that functionally, but I tend to avoid them in The Sims 4. There is a mod that does work quite well for building hotels. I can't remember what it's called, but if you were interested in that, that does exist. So here you've got the office, there's a little open sign on the door, I love the detail. And so then we go through the car park. I sped this footage up by 3 times because it was just taking a while to get through all of it. And then into the motel, which is like the pool, and that is all fenced off, so no one can just like break in, I guess, with barbed wire, which doesn't make it look dodgy at all. It's totally like upkept and beautiful, right? And so here I'm just showing you one of the empty, like there's no guest in it, you know, empty rooms with the 2 beds. They've got in their wardrobe, which is really dark, and they've got a little bathroom. All the bathrooms are pretty much the same, so they do get kind of boring. And then we'll go around into a room with a double bed, so a couple's room. And there we go. So they've got a couple little chairs and they've got their bed. And their plain bathroom. Also, I chose the item where the towels on the wall are all higgledy-piggledy and not in like neat and straight. I kind of like that element as well, going with the rundown theme. Like, the people who run it just throw the towels on, they're probably not even clean, you know? Like, I assume motels come with towels, like a hotel would, but I don't know. Anyway, so here you can see that room with the family like living in it. They've got a laundry basket, they've got posters all over the wall in the kids' rooms, and like the kids' bags and things, and then the parents' room. And look, they've got like some bills and things building up and all of that. And you can see this room with stains on the walls and drinks and clothes and money, like just, you know, like cash, notes, whatever, everywhere and things like that. And this room, I just put some suitcases, it's a fun item to be able to use. And then here's the view from the upstairsy bit, you know. And so then into here we've got the science lab. And so they've got all different things and packages and bits and bobs for sending out the science things that they make. And that is the whole thing. So if you wanted to play with this, it is on my gallery, it's on the gallery. My username is Mark and Amber Sims, all one word, because I share the account with my brother, because we made the account like 10 years ago. And yeah, you can download it with the like storylines and things added. It just says in the description with guests, or you can download the version that says in the description without guests, and it's just called Rundown Valentine's Motel. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this like special Valentine's themed build. I went way too high pitched at the end of that sentence. I didn't love that. Thank you for watching. I really hope you did enjoy. Please do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!